Shabande. What's the word, man? Um, it's day. I know I don't never make no damn videos, but guess what? That's about to change. I might have said that a million times, but this makes 1,000,001, nigga, and I'll actually believe it. But who else would I be here to talk about if not my Pistons or my Lions? But today I'm here to talk about my Pistons. We are going to talk about the upcoming NBA playoffs and the projected teams that we could be going against. So right now, my Pistons are in the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference, and as of right now, we would be going against the New York Knicks. Now, myself and I'm sure a majority of Pistons fans want us to go against the Pacers. In order for that to happen, we would need to get am I slow? I'm lying. We in the 6th, right? We in the 6th. So right now we would be going against the Knicks. In order for us to go against the Pacers, we would need to get back up to the 5th seed, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And yeah, I feel like the Pacers would be the easier competition. I like the seeding makes that somewhat obvious, but anybody that watches basketball, obviously the Pacers are not as good as the Knicks, so obviously they the easier team to go against. I feel like we match up better against them. However, we have also played the Knicks well even since last year when we was fucking terrible. We played the Knicks well. I feel like we tougher than the Knicks. They just have more talent. Now, the playoffs, that matters. Both of those things matter. The toughness matters, and the talent difference matters. Now, with them niggas having Bridges and Anunoby and Cat, we gotta hope that we can either take a couple of them completely out of the series or close to it, or we gotta hope that one or two of them niggas take themselves out of the series and just play like shit. Now with Cat, I'm almost certain Cat gonna do what the fuck he do. Now we could say a lot of shit about Cat. He's soft. He might be fruity, whatever. But the nigga's a bucket, and this year he been hooping. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Stu is a great matchup for him. At the same time, he can cook my nigga Stu because he also can cook on the perimeter. Now Stu can guard on the perimeter as well, so that's why I say Stu is a good matchup for him. But at the same time, he could cook on the perimeter, dribble a little bit, and he could still shoot over Stu, even though Stu is good at contesting. Like, Stu is really an underrated defender, man. He's one of the best defenders in the league. And he might be a top 3 defender in the Eastern Conference. Anyway, I keep fucking talking and letting my wood go out. Anyway, I don't think Duran, who would be the main guy that's matched up against Cat most likely, I don't think Duran would do that well against him. I think Duran is too flat-footed. I feel like sometimes he take plays off. That's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Now, with the way officiating changes a little bit in the playoffs, and the way that the fucking referees officiate any other time we go against the Knicks, we might be okay. As long as they not calling no bunch of weak ass fouls against us. Nah, we we are one of the better defensive teams in the NBA. We are one of the better offensive teams in the NBA. But we're gonna need both of those to really not only continue, we're gonna need to take a step forward in both of those areas to beat the Knicks. I feel like we could beat the Pacers as we are. We could have somebody have a stinker all series against the Pacers maybe and still beat them niggas. I just don't believe the Pacers are as good as motherfuckers believe and as they acted like they was last year. Because last year they made it look like they was so good, such a promising team. I just don't believe it. Some people could say it's just because I don't like the Pacers because the little rivalry that we have with them. But I really just don't believe they got that much talent on that team. Like, I really don't. Siakam is cool, but I don't think Siakam is all that. I don't think Siakam will sustain that shit, even though he did it way back in 2019. I don't think Siakam would sustain that shit for a whole playoff run against teams that are fully healthy. Like last year they beat the Bucks. Them niggas was injured. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't believe in them. I don't believe that they'll beat the Knicks this year. If it was to happen, because obviously we have to go against either one of them teams, so they probably won't go against them niggas anyway. But anyway, I think we could beat the Pacers as we are. I think the biggest X factor going against them is Miles Turner, because Miles Turner give us trouble. I respect Miles Turner a lot. To me, he one of the best centers in the league and have been for the better part of 10 years. But Miles Turner give us trouble. I feel like he the X factor if we go against the Pacers. If he ball, it's going to be very hard for us to beat them niggas as long as Tyrese Halliburton is doing something. I feel like we should put Asar on every team's best perimeter offensive player. Therefore, in my mind, we put Asar Thompson on him. We don't have to worry about nothing but him passing the ball, which is what you have to worry about normally. That weak-ass jump shot not going to get off on us like that, bro. That ugly-ass jumper is not going to get off on us like that. With Stu in the paint, if Duran is playing as well as he's been playing, even though guys have still been able to get off, he's still Duran defensively. But he's took a step forward. If he give a little more intensity on the defensive end in the playoffs, like he has for the better part of the second half of the season, I don't think we have to worry too much about Halliburton scoring the ball, bro. It's passing the ball, and we really just need to play. We need to play better closing out on the three. Like last night, Zach LaVine kicked our ass. Dropped 40 on us like he loves to fucking do. For whatever reason, Zach LaVine just love whooping the Pistons' ass, bro. The nigga just love hitting a million threes like he's Steph Curry or some shit when he go against us. Why? I don't fucking know, bro. Like, why? It's the Pistons, bro. What the fuck did we do to you, nigga? Bum ass nigga. Anyway, he always do that shit, and what they would not do, for whatever fucking reason, I got more respect for JB Bickerstaff than the shit on him just for this. But at the same time, bro, what the fuck? Why are we not trapping this nigga off these screens? This nigga is coming down, getting the screen every play, and just running around that bitch shooting a three. Every play. The nigga did this shit like 4 or 5 straight times, bro, in the third and fourth quarter. Like the third quarter, the nigga had 13. He wasn't really doing shit in the first half. Second half, this nigga dropped like 13 in the third. The nigga might have dropped another 10 in the fourth. And majority of them is threes. The nigga had like 8 threes, bro. And we still playing drop coverage, bro. We still not trapping the nigga on the screen. Stu still kind of falling back, playing the lane on the screen. Like, what are we doing, bro? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? That shit not gonna work in the playoffs against guys that could beat us that way. Now, luckily, the Knicks don't have a motherfucker like that. Maybe Bridges, maybe. But the Knicks don't have a motherfucker like that. They got guys that can shoot the ball, but they not just coming around screen spraying that bitch off the dribble like Zach LaVine, bro. You feel me? And the Pacers don't have players like that either, so I'm not worried about that. But I am worried about Miles Turner up in his intensity and wrecking shit defensively and offensively, because that nigga can get hot on defense as well. He can make it tough for us on defense. He a smart player, bro, and he don't make that many mistakes. I really like Miles Turner. Miles Turner like the most elevated version of Stu. To me, he's like the best possible version of Isaiah Stewart. Like, that's the best. And maybe Stu can't even be as good as Miles Turner is, but that's like the best possible outcome for Isaiah Stewart to me is Miles Turner. Isaiah Stewart done shown that he can shoot that outside ball. He can guard 1 through 5 or at least 2 through 5. You feel me? Not that he could just guard like the perimeter all game or no shit, but he can switch and he can play good defense on the perimeter. He can contest well, all that shit. Only thing is, he might foul just a little too much. Turner don't foul as much. Obviously, Miles Turner's a way better shooter, way more consistent shooter. Even though Stu has shown the ability that he could consistently shoot, he just don't do it as much. And I feel like that's a part of game plans and shit like that. Like, I wish JB Bickerstaff would influence him to shoot the ball more. Like last game, he shot like 3 threes. And I was surprised he don't do that shit. And I think he made 2 of them. I could be wrong. I know he made 1, but I think he made 2 of them. He missed one late. It was an ill-advised 3 in somebody's face. That's what I don't like. Miles Turner don't do shit like that too often. If he do shoot a 3 in a nigga face, it's probably gonna go in. From what I see, it ain't like I just watch all Miles Turner. You feel me? I watch every game of Miles Turner. But over the years, what I've seen from him, he just a smart player. So Stu get a little smarter, a little more consistent shooting the ball, or make that more of a part of his game, shit like that. I think the best possible outcome is Miles Turner. That being said, all the same reasons I just said Stu could give niggas problems, Miles Turner can give us problems. And the main shit I was saying Stu giving people problems was defensively, obviously talking about Cat and etc. But yeah, so if we was to go against the Knicks, we gotta have Beasley or Asar or all of them. Obviously, don't have to just be one, but at least one of these guys, one of Beasley, Asar, Ron Holland, Sasser, Schroeder, one of these guys that are a heavy part of our production from our rotations or from our rotation. One of these guys have to step up and have a good series. Like, or obviously, like I said, or it could be all of them. It could be the whole unit. Like the second half of the season, the entire unit has played better. But obviously, it's been a couple guys sticking out more than others. Like Tobias has had his game here and there. I don't like him. I'll just get that out of the way. Nah, I don't like Tobias Harris. Tim Hardaway Jr. cool because he went to Michigan. Other than that, and because his daddy Tim Hardaway Jr. Other than that, I don't like him either. He do a lot of dumb shit. He too streaky. Anyway, Tobias done had his games where he stepped up. Beasley obviously been the most consistent role player on the team throughout the season, let alone the second half of the season. So, and like I said, THJ done had his moments. He had his games dropping 20s and 30. You feel me? Or just picking up in the second half and having good second half, shit like that. Asar stepping up, 15 plus point games, 8-9 rebounds, shit like that, passing the ball well. Duran stepping up, 20-something points, 15 boards, 3-4 assists, couple blocks. Like, they've all had them games in them moments. So they can obviously, you feel me? It could be something like that, or it could be one of these guys just step up and show us, like, nigga, I'm one of them on this team. You know what I'm saying? And moving forward, I'm put the ball in my hands more, and where I could step up and I can. You feel me? We gonna need some of that going against the Knicks. So, and we obviously could beat them. If you don't think we could beat the Knicks, more power to you. But in my opinion, we obviously could beat them niggas because a couple guys on their team is inconsistent. Number one. Number two, I don't think that team is that headstrong. I don't think the Knicks are that, like, I don't think they that mentally tough. Personally, I don't think the Knicks that mentally tough. I don't think they are that. I feel like if you can slow Brunson down a little bit and force one of them other guys to be the guy, they could do it here and there. I don't think they could do it on a night-to-night basis. Obviously, to me, Cat is the difference for real. Because if like last year, with them not having Cat, even if you put Julius Randle in that spot, or like last year when he was hurt, with them without them having Cat, they're way more beatable in my opinion. With I feel like Cat is the difference. If Cat come in there and he on tip, like, yeah, these motherfuckers not finna stop me. You know what I'm saying? And he trying on defense. Like he used to, I won't say like he used to, because he's still trying on defense. But to me, Cat used to be way more willing to, like, try on defense or prove a point. But if he come out like that against us, it might be tough for us. But I don't know if I trust Bridges. Like I don't know if I trust Bridges that much. OG Anunoby can hoop. OG Anunoby, he'll do a lot of shit that you feel me, you don't expect. He step up in moments that you wouldn't expect him to even, you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you won't expect him to take the initiative to go get a buck and go do this and do that, and he do that shit. That's the one thing I like about OG Anunoby. That's a unexpected bucket a lot of the times. Even though obviously if he do it so often, it shouldn't be such an unexpected bucket. It probably ain't so unexpected for a lot of people, but me, it's just every time it'd be a moment where you think, okay, Brunson finna get it, or Brunson finna or Bridges or Cat, and it fuck around and be OG Anunoby ass. So the one problem I do feel like, or another problem I do feel like we might face with the Knicks is that they got too many options that could go get you a bucket for us to guard, especially with some of the lineups we run. We run lineups with Cade, Schroeder, Tim Hardaway, Beasley, and then it has Stu. Shit like that. Or we got Cade, Schroeder, Tim Hardaway, Asar, Stu. So it's like, obviously, if Cade or Schroeder set somebody up, one of them other guys can go get them a bucket. Asar can go get his own bucket. It's just not super. You feel me? It's only a couple ways that he gonna get you a buck. So the probability ain't super high. Like, he can do it, but it ain't like he can hit you with a you feel me? He might give you a 3 here and there every once in a while. It ain't like he can hit you with a step back, a cross pull up, you feel me? He not doing none of that shit. He gon' either run past you, run through you, take you down there and do a spin and lay it, or something like that, or run down there, pump fake, and then just dunk on your ass. Like, so it's like they gonna have more options of guys that can go get a buck than us. They gonna have more options of guys out there that can defend and are switchable defenders than us. So we either gonna have to change up some of these lineups that we've been running going against them niggas. It damn near ain't no other option. We're gonna have to change up some of these lineups that we've been running when we go against them. I would like to see us run the lineup like we don't always have to have Beasley out there, but we got Beasley out there. Okay, we gonna have to run some shit like Cade, Beasley, Asar. Oh, we gonna have Tobias back too. I forgot Tobias been in and out of the lineup lately a little bit too, so we gonna have Tobias back. So it's gonna be more so Cade, Beasley, Tobias, Asar, Stu, or Duran. We need to run some double bigs sometimes. Now I know we don't want to give Paul Reed a lot of minutes, and I wonder how many minutes we gonna give Tech in the playoffs. Fontecchio, but I know. What did I say? Paul Reed, yeah. I know we not gonna give Paul Reed. Paul Reed might not play, but I know we don't want to give Paul Reed a lot of minutes if he does play. But it's like, I want Stu and Duran to play together sometimes, bro. We did it last season. For a good portion of the start of the year, and it served us well. Even though we didn't win a lot of games last year, bro, we played well with the lineup. They played good together, bro. Stu and Duran on the court together, they played well, bro. And most teams can't deal with one of them on the boards. So just think about having both of them on the boards. And then you got a nigga like Cade who also can rebound. A motherfucker like Tobias who also can rebound. But obviously we got Tobias Harris. We like running him at the 4 because whatever. I guess he can play defense a little bit. He can guard multiple positions, and he can get you like, that nigga is so inconsistent, bro. Tobias Harris is ass. He's ass. Tobias Harris is ass, bro. Now here and there he has some games, but like, he's ass. He was better before when we had him than now, in my opinion. Some people might be like, yeah, he was younger, blah, blah, blah. But obviously, nigga, when we had him before, he was known. He was less, I mean, he wasn't known. He was less known than he is now. He had less of a name than he does now. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers think he's better now than they did back then, and he's not. Like back then, most motherfuckers couldn't tell you shit about Tobias Harris for real and all that shit. Damn, is this shit still recording? How the fuck is gonna cut off as it's recording? What the fuck? My screen cut off as it's recording. Anyway, um, most motherfuckers didn't know who Tobias Harris was. Like your regular NBA fan didn't know who Tobias Harris was. Couldn't tell you what he was good at. Couldn't tell you who he got drafted to. None of that shit. Nowadays, since he got that contract and he got better when he was with us. When he was with us is where he start earning his name. That's how he got the contract from the Sixers. He got that contract, played with the Sixers for a minute, and more motherfuckers learned about him because he was playing next to Embiid and shit. And Ben Simmons and shit. More motherfuckers learned about him all that shit. Now they think he's a good solid player. And a lot of motherfuckers that are fans of the Pistons now think he's good, and that nigga's ass, man. He's ass. He's ass. Asar Thompson is better than him, and Asar Thompson can't shoot. Ron Holland, to me, Ron Holland is better than the nigga, and Ron Holland can barely shoot. Who else? Stu is better than that nigga. Stu off and on with his, I won't say Stu off and on with his jumper, but Stu don't shoot the ball much. Stu is mostly just defense, just like Asar, but Asar is an uber athletic ass offensive player as well. So, like, that's three motherfuckers at his position on our team that's younger than him, that most motherfuckers would say is not better than him, that I think is better than him. He's ass. Just because at least with them motherfuckers, you consistently know what you're getting out of them. Tobias will go out there and get your ass 6 points. He'll go out there and shoot a bunch of shots like he a star, and just like Tim Hardaway Jr., bro. Them niggas shoot the ball and do certain shit like they stars, and these motherfuckers be clanking, doinking. Last night, this dumbass nigga Tim Hardaway, this nigga been missing all game. I'm watching the game. This nigga been missing all game. He hit 1-3 and go crazy. Then, mind you, I want to say this the third quarter when they had already like start coming back and shit. This is after, I feel like he just missed a shot. Then everybody on the damn team damn near got to shoot a 3 in this possession. We kept getting the offensive board. Stu kept tipping that bitch back out. Beasley shot one, miss. I want to say Schroeder or somebody was in the right corner, shot it and missed. I can't remember who was in the right corner. Maybe it was Fontecchio. Shot it and missed. Another one come out. I feel like we missed another one, and then they get tipped to then they get tipped to Tim Hardaway, and then he make it on his second chance, and then he start going crazy. Like, come on, bro, get the fuck off the court. Then we got the chance. We end up letting these motherfuckers take the lead. We got the chance to take the lead. Just had a good defensive stop. We coming down the court. I think it was K. He passed the ball to Tim Hardaway Jr. Immediately, I'm getting an attitude. Cause why? And you know this nigga is a dumbass. Pass the ball to Tim Hardaway Jr. What'd he do? Shoot the ball from fucking 33, 34 feet. Wherever he shot. He shot a deep 3. And he's the only nigga on that side. He's the only Piston on that side of the court. This is in transition. It's like 4 kings on the side of the court. He's the only Piston. This nigga shoots the ball from deep as hell like he Damian fucking Lillard and crouch down like he thought he was finna make it. No, bum ass nigga. No. Anyway, sorry for that rant. Anyway, we gonna have to switch these lineups up against the Knicks, bro. We're gonna have to either sell out trying to out rebound them because they're a good rebounding team as well. We're gonna either have to sell out and put more big bodies on the court. We might have to sacrifice a little bit of spacing, even though, like, our real spacing only comes from a few guys anyway. So it's like, you know, we might have to sacrifice a little bit of spacing to sell out on possessions and, you know, getting offensive boards and making sure we get them defensive rebounds and shit. Because the Knicks stretch the floor. I guess the Knicks can get high. They got guys that can get high shooting the ball, but they stretch the floor. But I feel like they are a more inside out team like us as well. That's why we match up well against them. But man, we gonna miss Ivy if we go against the Knicks. While I do feel like I said, we could beat them, we're gonna miss Ivy going against the Knicks. But the Pacers, we're fine. We might sweep them niggas. We can handle them in 5. What else? What else? What else? I have anything else to say about the Pacers? I mean, I do want the Pacers. Obviously, I've said that already. They're the easier competition. So yes, I do want to go against the Pacers for that reason. But I really want to go against the Pacers for the rivalry, bro. We don't like them niggas, and I feel like it's a little bit there with the Knicks too because of last year how them games went last year, them close ass games, and they cheated us and shit. And the fact that we got problems with DiVincenzo, you know them DiVincenzo boyfriends over there and went to college together, all that shit, played on Villanova together, Bridges and Brunson and Josh Hart. So they, it might be something there because of that too, but mostly because how we played them last year and shit, and it normally be closely contested when we play against the Knicks. So could be something there with them as well. But I feel like that rivalry is healthy against the Pacers. And them two young teams, this would be an important series for both of these young teams, just because of the fact that we both young. You know what I'm saying? And we building something. So if we are having a rivalry, then this is an important series for these young guys to not only show what they made of, but shit, to take that first little notch for that rivalry, man. For the new age of the rivalry, at least, because the Pacers and the Pistons did used to have a rivalry back in the day as well. Not just because of that Malice at the Palace shit, but Reggie Miller, all that. So I'm excited. I'm extremely excited. But I'm pissed off about that game last night against the Kings. No reason we blew that fucking game. We had an 18-point lead on them motherfuckers, and we just start chucking threes like we the damn Warriors or like we somebody else that we are not. We are the Detroit Pistons. Nigga, go get in the paint. The only nigga that's supposed to be chucking threes is Beasley, not Tim Hardaway fucking Jr. He not supposed to just be chucking threes. Even when he was in his prime, he wasn't you wasn't just no 3-point shooter, bro. You was all around mid-range, inside. Like, you wasn't just no 3-point shooter, bro. I don't know why niggas get old or get older and just want to chuck threes. Man, I do know why, but like, come on, bro. Have a brain. This nigga, man, ooh, that nigga made me so mad shooting that deep ass three, bro. He always take a dumbass shot when we need a big shot, bro. Like, always. He thinks he is the fucking main character, bro. And you're not. Play your fucking role, dude. Anyway, I do want that Pacer series. I want the Knicks too, because I feel like the Knicks, we beat the Knicks, we really show the world. But we need Duran to step up. Duran had like 6 points last night, and the nigga had 5 fouls. Nigga damn near had just as many fouls as he had points. Can't happen. This nigga he's Jalen Duran. Like, if y'all remember how people talked about him before the season and before last season when him and K was doing the Team USA shit, and people talking about how he is going to be the next good center and all this and that, and how great he is at such a young age, and how strong he is, and how good he is, and how hard he is to contain in the paint and all that shit. How hard it is to beat the Cade and Duran pick and roll. I'm so tired of seeing them pass up giving the ball to Duran with a smaller guy on him to give it to a nigga that's stationary in the corner with a man on him. Or to give it to Tim Hardaway fucking Jr. on the wing with a person in front of him for him to make a decision or for him to just shoot the ball. Like, we better off giving the ball to Duran with Sabonis on him. He's bigger, stronger, more athletic than Sabonis. What are we doing here? Meanwhile, Sabonis getting the ball, able to make whatever decision. We seen it when K was out. Duran can get the ball and make decisions as well. He not just a black hole down there when you get the ball. He not just going to force it up and do some bullshit. If he ain't got an easy dunk, easy little floater hook or some shit layup, then most likely he's going to make a pass to a cutter or an open guy. He's Like, come on, bro. If we gonna build and really be that kind of team, if we really think we got these kind of guys on our team, we have to act like it and start incorporating these niggas into the offense more, bro. Stu should be shooting that 3 more. He should be shooting them deep middies more. During, influence him to shoot that 15-footer more and get him the ball a little bit more. You feel me? So he can make he can get more comfortable and more consistent making these passes and these certain reads and shit like that, with just getting more comfortable with the ball in his hand, period. Because if we're going to be going to the playoffs, we're going to need these niggas to be able to do these things. Next thing you know it, we're going to be trading our young guys with all this potential for older motherfuckers to put around Cade, and these older motherfuckers ain't going to do shit but take our money and not be shit for real, bro. Instead of building up our young guys to be the future of our team. Like, it's no reason. We already had a year where Ivy was playing the back for whatever fucking reason. And now we go to this year where sometimes we giving Duran the ball, sometimes we not. Sometimes he able to get that bitch on the block and make some decisions. Then we not giving it to him. Then it's Schroeder hands for whatever fucking reason. Why are we running so many minutes with Dennis Schroeder and Cade? Like, maybe I understand y'all feel like maybe he can get Cade some easy buckets, so Cade don't gotta do as much. All that, fuck all that, bro. Like, that's cool, but fuck all that, bro. Put the ball in Cade hands, even though the nigga, we gotta cut down them turnovers as well. Put the ball in Cade hands, get him off the floor. If we gonna have Cade out there, put Sasser out there with him. If we gonna have another guy out there with him, another small motherfucker, you feel me? Schroeder not a liability, but Sasser is also not a defensive liability. You feel me? And Sasser can shoot the ball. And Sasser can put that bitch on the floor and go score inside as well, just like Schroeder can. He can also make some passes. You feel me? He can make some decisions. So if we going to have another guard out there with Cade with the ball in their hands, put Sasser out there with him. That way when Cade got that bitch, and Sasser more willing to, I won't say Sasser more willing to get off the ball because Schroeder, that's his whole thing. But Sasser does get off the ball. You feel me? So he could spot up for Cade as well. Cade getting that bitch doing his thing, he could spot up. We not giving that bitch to Schroeder where it's 50-50 or 30-70 on if he gonna hit the damn shot. Yeah, that's my shit. We gotta change a couple things around, man, for this playoff run. We got to change a couple things around for this playoff run, especially if last night is telling us anything. We done tricked off a few games that we just have to win. We done tricked off a few games that we got to win, bro. That we got to win. We could have already took the 5th seed back from the Bucks if we just won. If we won last night and we beat, who was it? The Bulls like a week ago or so. Like, it's just certain games we've been tricking off that we more than capable of winning, bro. More than capable. But that's it, man. That's it. I'm gonna have another video coming out today where I'm about to record another video as well. I don't know if I'm gonna be talking about the Pistons, but I might. So stay tuned for that. Like, share, sub, and I'm gonna see y'all.